Well, what do we have going on here today?
What are we doing today? What are we doing today? We don't have Jake. Jake's off with his friends. He has other friends other than us, so... Oh, you definitely cannot wear that.
I can't? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, you need to take that off.
Shoot.
Strip for us, Andrew. Strip for us.
Dun, dun,
And
dun,
just
dun.
like that, the invisible man...
Becomes visible.
Becomes visible.
You guys can see my biceps.
Guys want to see something awesome?
I feel like I'm wearing a turban now.
He's headless. Alright. Oh, my bad. I didn't throw it on the ground.
Alright, what are you doing
Let's
today?
get started here.
What's this workout, Jake?
We are doing 21-15-9 of double dumbbell snatch at 50 pounds. And then 5-4-3 pegboard. Immediately into, instead of a decreasing, we're going an increasing rep scheme now. Immediately into 9-15-21 of shoulder overhead at 155. And then you technically had down 8-6-4. I think
Parallel handstand.
Yeah, strict parallel handstand push-ups, something like that.
Which we forgot there at the radio.
Yeah, they're here at C3. So
I like the sub you made. Very good.
I made a good sub. I said 5, 10, 15 ring handstand push-ups. So hence the rings are
Where they're at.
a little lower. They're a little higher. They're quite a bit higher than ring dip spot. So it required you to kind of jump into it and turn. But let's just watch. Let's fall apart.
Let's talk about one thing. I think when you looked at this workout, I think the first part you
I thought sub 12.
I think you thought like, hey, this first part's kind of a joke. Like, whatever, I'm the best.
Guys, I don't ever break pegboards. Ever. I want to clarify that.
But
Ever.
Okay. Blown.
And at this point, I had done 21, and I'm like, at this point I realized, wow, I'm a moron. But I was like, you know what? I don't break pegboards. I was about to see this boy do 5 unbroken pegboards. Okay? Which...
You look good.
Was a bad idea. Because I think in my 4s, I actually slipped out of a hole and fell.
Now that I want to watch. That's going to be...
We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. We'll get there soon enough.
Awesome. As far as, let's just talk about this first part alone. The dumbbell snatch, I like using the open size dumbbell so you don't have to go super heavy because obviously the stimulus was more than enough for the skill of the pegboard. So something super like, we used to just call it grinding or just getting work done, something like a dumbbell snatch like that where it's not super...
Not heavy.
Right, but you pair that with a very high skill of, or something a little bit more skillful of the pegboard, it gets...
Well, yeah, I got really like...
What went first on you?
My shoulders,
yeah.
my pull.
Yeah.
I was just like, I mean, look, I'm struggling now, and I'm literally the first round of a hypothetically a 6-round workout,
Yeah.
and I'm already like.
But we know the second half is all push, so hopefully.
Don't hope, guys. Don't bet. Don't hope.
But if your shoulders are blown now, and then you have to push later.
So I did 5. And now I'm coming back to 15, and man, oh man, did I want to break 15 dumbbell snatch. I don't think I did.
I would assume you didn't, but then again, I don't know.
But he's taking his jolly good sweet time going back to those dumbbells. Look at him. At this point, the girls had already left the barn, so it's just me.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, so I'm just like...
Let's talk about, have you seen anyone do the dumbbell snatch outside the feet? I see how you tip in the middle between your feet. Have you ever seen anyone do the dumbbell snatch?
Maybe a curl, but I don't want to blow my biceps up because what is a pegboard?
Oh, I see that little sneaky snake little in there.
Oh, dude, you better see me start snaking these.
Okay.
We're Jake full and snaking these because I'm thinking, holy crap, my shoulders are gone. I don't know if that helps your shoulders. I guess it really helps your legs. No, it helps your shoulders because you can dip underneath it.
Just dip underneath and catch in a lockout position. So look at you going unbroken like a man.
Yeah, okay. And now I'm thinking, you're taking my sweet time, making sure those dumbbells are nice and even on the ground.
Let's find out how long it takes you before you actually go on the pegboard. Right now we're at 5 seconds right now.
What I got for 3:30?
Yep. So we're still going.
We're chalking.
We're chalking.
At this point, I actually thought to myself, it would probably be faster if I just did singles.
Quick singles.
Quick singles. There's nothing wrong with quick singles at a pegboard.
I mean, we're going on 30 seconds here, and we haven't...
No, come on, Jake. Grab for the 30-second mark. Grab for the 30-second mark.
The pegboard. Oh, you at least touched the pegs. Nope.
Oh,
no. Right now you're just doing a math equation.
So 32 seconds before I get... So technically, yes. If I would have rested 15 seconds and did a couple singles...
You'd have been faster.
I'd have been a lot faster in this workout.
And that's where we find out where...
And that's why we film workouts, ladies and gentlemen, because you find things about yourself.
That's right. That's right. Sometimes it's not about going unbroken, Jake Flowen.
I think I slip out here.
Okay, I wouldn't no rep.
No, I didn't slip out. No, I dropped there. I think I slip out in the 3s.
I mean, Dave Cash would have no rep that.
Might be a no rep, guys. We'll have to slow that down. Put that in slow motion replay.
You've done 2, right? You've gotten 2 in, or was that?
That was 2.
That was 2. So,
I'm halfway.
Do you do 2 again, or do you do 1-1?
I do 2-2.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I did 2-2. The 3s I had to break. I think I did 2-1.
Okay. Oh, that's getting a little bit slower off the bottom there.
Oh, we're hating life right now. We're
the
thinking
bottom's getting a little bit slower.
This is a whole lot of pull. Should I go for another one? Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's always like the first 2 or 3 after you come down that are the tough ones. Like you get yourself going at the top and you're good, but it's that first.
So what is some good? I mean, this is obviously a very high skill.
Yeah.
Very high skill. So like, what is? Well, not really. Shoulder overhead and dumbbell snatch, double dumbbell snatch are not
simple. Yeah.
So what are some good subs for people if they're going to attempt something and get a similar stimulus?
So I always like using legless rope climbs or regular rope climbs in place of the pegboard. I always like doing that. If you still are not quite there yet on the legless, do regular rope climb. If you're still kind of working through your regular rope climb, you could decrease the reps too. Obviously, I made him go 5, 4, 3. If you're someone that's like, man, 2 to 3 rope climbs for me is a lot, you might just do 1 rope climb around. Or maybe 2.
Of course, it'll be a lot of dumbbell snatch.
Yeah, it would be a lot more dumbbell snatch. But if it takes you, a minute to do your rope climb because you're just like still trying to like get used to how to do it, right? Like you might go 3, 2, 1 in the rope climb, something like that. So you could decrease the reps a little bit to get a stimulus like that. As far as the shoulder overhead and handstand push-up one, I made the shoulder overhead heavy enough to tempt you to keep going unbroken, but at the end of a workout like this, it would be difficult to do, and I will watch him do that in a second here, but I wanted it to be a push jerk, obviously. I didn't want it to be light enough to be a push press. And then also with the handstand push-up, it was meant to be parallel, which is a very, very tough, strict implement, which is why the rep scheme was low again on that as well. So you would pick something in your handstand push-up repertoire. That's a good one. That was a good rep. In your handstand push-up repertoire that would be in that rep range that would be difficult, right?
So like a deficit handstand push-up.
You could do a deficit strict. You could do regular strict. Some of you guys are struggling just to do that many on a kip. So like you could pick along that lines.
Was it supposed to be strict parallel or was it supposed to be kipping parallel?
I think I had you do kipping parallel.
Okay, so it wasn't strict. I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Yeah, my bad. So that was a different workout back in the time when he didn't finish that one. So kipping. So like a difficult kipping level handstand push-up would be the appropriate scaling for that. And
I'll break up my 10. I think I broke up. We'll have to see, but probably a good number, a good height to pick is don't break your first set.
Yeah.
Probably break your second set. And third set,
because it goes up in rep, right? Yeah. So your first set's the lowest one. You might get through that unscathed. Second one, you might break once. Third one, you might break twice to maybe even 3 times, depending on how bad the shoulder overhead and handstand push-up combo get, which is always a great combo to do. I love doing that.
Dude, I am getting water. I am chalking up. I'm looking like death.
All right, so here's his 9s.
1, 2, 3. Count me, guys. 4, 6. Just kidding. I skipped one.
Okay, a couple push press in there.
Yeah, I was feeling good. Because obviously I haven't pushed yet.
Yeah.
But then I came to the rings and felt like a pile of poop.
Why don't you talk about your mindset when you do something like
the music shut off,
the ring handstand push-up? What?
So I did them strict. Obviously you're probably not going to see these very often because
they were at the games 2 years ago.
Yeah, last year I went, and there's a lot of controversy behind them because of the judging standards with them. So what you'll probably see here.
What do you think about when you watch this?
Like what I think about what I'm doing?
Your standard versus what they had.
Well, honestly, if you watch this compared to what I probably even did at the games, I'm probably doing. Was that 4 or 5?
I think it was 4, maybe 5.
I don't remember. Anyways, what I'm doing here is I actually am probably doing a lot better stand than I did at the games, because when you get to the games and if they're going to let you get away with it, then get away with it. Like
when you say get away with it, what?
So like the head through the window. So when I come back to it, you'll see me at the top. You may not see it for the 10s and 15s, but for the 5s I did it.
Okay.
But you'll see me more in a straight line Whereas in the games, they were allowing you to kind of pull the rings to your chest and then to, of course, like just do it essentially like an incline bench. So you'll see me do a little bit better standard here.
And obviously that would mess with the range of motion. Like
yeah.
how deep of a push-up you get into
yeah.
in the bottom, which affects how much work you have to do, essentially. Right?
Yeah. So
you still have like a scorpion type position, but then you finish.
I finish it. Yeah, you finish it out. So instead of, if I was at the games and they were going to let me get away with, like they did in 2016, if they're going to let you get away with a scorpion counting as a rep, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and finish with a straight line. You might not see it in this round toward the end because I might be on a struggle bus city.
Sure. So
we'll see how it changes. I do 2 sets by 15.
Now, how do you wrap your feet around when you do this?
Crap, I don't know. I think I'm outside in.
Outside in?
It has to be outside in because I don't come inside and go out.
Yeah. Because you might fall.
So when I flip through, for everyone who's watching, I'll come up, I'll rotate, I'll grab it, I'll arch, and then I'll slide my feet up at the top of my press out. So technically, it would actually count. It's a strict, I'm moving my feet after I already have lockout.
Sure.
So these actually aren't bad. So you'll see me lock out, and then kind of my feet kind of come to extension at the top a little bit after the fact that I have my lockout, my arms. So
I know someone will ask this. See how you look straight at the floor. Would you suspect that they would make you push your head forward to?
Yeah. So if you watch my fives, I did. Okay. I did push my head forward. So I didn't do it here because I was just falling apart.
They didn't make you do that.
They didn't make you do it at the games.
Yeah. And I do remember there was like a discrepancy. Some guys had some hard times with some judges that were really harsh.
Like Zach.
Yeah.
Zach Poo went. He had a hard time.
Harsh judging versus somebody that didn't have such a harsh judge. I was like, do you?
Yeah.
If you lock your arms out, you're good.
That's why you probably won't see this pop up. It's like strict muscle ups. Like
it is hard to discrepancy.
How do you, like, if you watch strict muscle up and you're like, oh, is your hip aiding, or is your hips aiding, are your hips aiding you getting on top of the rings? That's really hard to judge.
Yeah, definitely. And you just,
I think
at that point, you just pray you have a good judge when you go out there.
Yeah, pray you have a judge that doesn't care as much.
Buy that judge a sandwich, maybe some drink afterwards.
20. I think I had 3 sets of my 21s. I am dying at this point because I know I have to go back and do 50 because I did my 10 unbroken ring handstand push-ups, which
I'm pretty sure
that's a bad idea.
We're coming up on your 12-minute.
Yeah, this is my time cap, guys. So it's what I thought I could hit. Time cap.
We're looking good right now.
We're looking like death.
I mean, if we
I think at this point, I try to make it to 15.
If we subtract the 30 seconds between rounds.
Yeah. Between rounds of Pegboard.
We'd probably be okay.
I think I had 3 sets of 21s.
Are you doing 7s? Okay, alright. I respect that.
I'm falling apart, dude.
I respect that.
I think I did like 8, 7, 6.
Okay. Okay. And that definitely made this 15 spicy. Spicy.
I think I had to 3-set it. I think I was dying, man. I was like, I hate you, Andrew. I wish I had parallettes here. I'd use parallettes for sure.
Let's, as long as we're just waiting for you to finish this up, what do you think is the new thing you'll see at the CrossFit Games this year? One thing. Just think one thing in your mind. It can be gymnastic, it can be whatever. Do you think you will see at the CrossFit Games this year? Just random, off the top of your head. Because they always like to put something in, right? Like if the pegboard came out, then that came, and then, what is the... And then the parallel handstand walk came out, right? That was another thing.
Well, you obviously think it's going to be 4-roll support.
I do feel like it's coming.
So I can't pick that. So I got to pick something else.
I stumped Jake.
Nah, I just stumped me. I don't know.
Do you think it'll be gymnastics? Do you think it'll be something outside the box in conditioning? Do you think it'll be...
You'll never see triple unders because they're just so hard to count.
Yeah, that's another one that was...
in terms of monostructural, they used the biker last year, didn't they?
Yes, I believe they did.
Did they?
I don't think they did. Maybe they didn't.
So that's my guess, biker.
Biker,
okay, but if I'm being... That's too easy of a guess. So, like, RX Marker has that drag rope, right? It's like that old school freaking rope. I can see that.
Are they sponsoring the game? Are they the main sponsor of
I don't know if RPM or RX Marker is the main sponsor of the game. It might be RPM.
But you could see the drag rope.
But I mean, like, what's to stop CrossFit Games Rogue from just making their own drag rope?
Making one, for sure. That's interesting because now they've incorporated cyclocross. They've incorporated legitimate road biking, right? So like we've seen
crit,
right? We've seen different styles of biking. So
maybe
I think
they'll
the next
pair us
thing
in
is the
teams.
unicycle.
Oh, you freaking beat me to it! I was gonna say they're gonna pair us up in doubles and give us a 2-man bike.
Now that would be legit. But one guy has the legs and one guy's got the arms.
So you have to go ham. I think I'm done.
Nice. 1440 something. There you go. Oh.
Wow. Oh. I look like a pile of poo-doo. Oh. I'm like, ugh.
I think it's time to go eat.
I think I'm really tired now. I feel worthless. All right. That's pretty much it. We don't have anything else to say.
It's a good workout.
Yeah. Good scaling options.
Obviously, you saw his time, so add time to it. Go up to like 18 minutes.
What? You didn't even give me a time cap.
I didn't give him a time cap. I made him finish it. But if you wanted a time cap...
The 12 minutes, I thought was my own personal time cap. And that obviously did not happen.
Quick question. Do you think you would have been faster in the parallel?
Yes.
Okay, so then that...
It might have been better if it was parallel.
Maybe 15, 12 minute would have been appropriate for that. So.
Yeah, the rings were just...
awful.
Yeah, because I mean, it was strict.
Yeah.
Keeping ring handstand push-ups are stupid.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Appreciate it. Talk to you guys later.
See you guys.